how you had somebody that made a disc record for you, and she was like Aaliyah?
Aaliyah disc. I might have. She had come to see us because she was trying to make a record on her phone.
From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
When I was, for me, I'm like a superhero.
It's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA
I like to move with theme music, and right now, I was on my checkmate shit. I was like, oh, they just fucked up. You know, you just fucked up, right? There was a couple things they did, I was like, oh, they really fucked up. So, I had Nicolette, what happened with my bar with Paul Johnson, when I was telling him, he was like, checkmate. You should make a record called Checkmate. And I was like, right. So we made the record real quick. And Nicolette, as soon as I said was, hey, Nicolette.
Clear across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
You should know I was going to do this.
Tonight we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup. As it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Giants.
And I'm like, she's a hitter, like y'all know.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
What probably happened was they was like, they probably trauma bond.
Play action. Now Wilson. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
Fuck!
That's all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton, 67 yards. And the Giants go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. Now 2nd and 9.
Man, this nigga crazy as hell. What the fuck, man? No, motherfucker!
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now 2nd and 5. Brown goes in motion left. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 40 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter. And
that was almost 8 minutes, dog.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7.
Make sure y'all like this video, man.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. He'll be out downs after getting this one across the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. This one is Slayton over the middle. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drills, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Again, Wilson. Complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Down the left sideline. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Escapes the defender. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Wilson. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Wilson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. To throw again is Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense...
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to go again. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Mahomes throwing on 4th. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw.
Out left and complete to Thornton.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mahomes
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Motion man right is Rice. Throwing now is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. Only a yard there. Snipped out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Butker's kick here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New York's offense back out there and set to go. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. They go play action with Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the 1st by a few yards. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the back part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. This 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. Well, this is not going to be enough.
God damn, Hunt!
2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
You got to do the reverse, man. Look, I really think you need to do 2 reverse.
On 1st down, Wilson. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
The throw over the middle taken in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert, but right now looking at a 3rd and 3. There's Wilson. A quick throw there is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
The average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Flush to his right. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Thinking like, sending it off like, man, is he gonna like it? You know, is this all just a play to gas me up? And punk me, that's what MTV Punk was going on too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Is it real? Is this a long-term play? And 6 months from now, they're gonna film my Punk episode. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how they would do the Punk episodes. It's like they would
now Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Meanwhile, Mahomes to Kelsey. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here is 3rd down and 4. And again, it's Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, back to you guys in just a moment, but welcome everyone to our Creative Village studios in the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Given 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So not quite a first down just
yet. Damn, Trav, you ain't getting no yards,
less than a yard. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Handoff now for Pacheco. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 30.
Let me get it so I hop in my Ferrari.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Yeah, looking like they need 100 stitches on me. Hit the fucking same nut up for the band-aid on it.
Take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know. And go get
oh
the
my
first
God,
down.
Trav.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Good pass, bro.
And that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Good fucking pass, Mahomes.
In motion left comes Brown. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
What? Come on, man, that's a first down.
And that's going to lead him to 4th down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll give to the tight end, Kelsey.
Way to redeem yourself, Trav.
He's taken down at the 24. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell Pearl a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
This is 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, man, I had Zay was wide open.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
But I still got a touchdown.
Marquise Brown, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
Let's get it,
Charlie.
Shawty.
The Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their
Sorry,
lead.
Zay, I missed you.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Yeah,
put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it, throwing the football, and hope to have success through the air.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now Wilson. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will have a
Come on, Russ. I need the interception.
Down a yard or 2 past the marker, following a gain of 6. To throw is Wilson. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
Good job, D.
Make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game. But so far, Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. Well, the pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the
unbelievable.
Into the end zone for a giant TD. Devin Singletary
this is exactly why I was going for touchdowns, not field goals.
Converted into 6 points. Get out of the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now here comes Kansas City. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 85 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent.
God damn, Kareem!
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Oh, he on fire.
A give right side for Pacheco.
That's
Tackled
the
by
water.
Isaiah Simmons.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It
Cutting
hasn't
off
been
like a
his so
bitch,
far.
man.
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
What is you talking about?
For a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Oh my God, you so lucky, bro. You are, that's so, what? Hell no.
He may go. Touchdown, Giants.
That was so fake.
A great play there. 68 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Come on, Pacheco, like for real.
Much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That is his first hit.
Now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Pacheco.
And no room that time.
Really, nigga? Damn!
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt.
This is fucking ridiculous, bruh.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Oh my God, dog.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teachers feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Wilson's throw pulled in by Robinson here. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left.
Oh my God,
it's
dog.
just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's
Kareem Hunt, bro, is trash on this fucking.
Now Wilson. Got a man, Slayton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish.
Come on, man.
Too. Eyes up, head up, run right through.
Come on, man. Give me that turnover.
On 3rd down, Wilson completing it to the right side. Johnson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Chiefs
hell no,
Kareem.
Sick of your motherfucking
Their
ass.
lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, my God, bro.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job controlling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Right side, Thornton with it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Oh,
Here's
fucking
the Chiefs
momentum on the way, bro.
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 15. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
That's fucking lame as hell, bro. Lame as fucking hell.
It was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Wilson. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Oh, my God.
Complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He's got Slayton on the slant. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
And that 3rd down.
That's unbelievable, bro. Y'all really blew the lead,
first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a 4th quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 101 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Are you serious?
Flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Mahomes.
Oh my fucking God!
And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Man, now you hurt, dude.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. Fighting Hardman. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's 2nd down and 3. And they try with Pacheco. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Here's 1st down. Here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man.
Good job.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
We are literally throwing to anybody that's open.
2 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's a 1st and 10 now. Mahomes to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively.
That wasn't a catch.
Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on them, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Mahomes will throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football.
What is y'all talking about?
And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Butker now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Wilson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So
That should have been an interception.
Up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
That'll do it.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.